it's JeanetteJBeauty and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I did these box braids on my natural hair. I'm starting the style off on freshly washed hair as I always do because I want a nice clean environment for my hair and scalp, and I knew that I would be wearing this hairstyle for a week to up to a week and a half. So let's get started. To get super clean parts, I'm going to be using this thin rat tail comb. I'm going to be using a total of 3 combs in this video. The rat tail comb like this one is going to be used for making those clean parts. I'm parting my hair off into 3 sections, 2 in the front half and then 1 big section in the back. For this style, I wanted to try something a little different, so I'll be wearing a middle part. And when I'm making my parts, I'm ensuring that they're super clean because I wanted a really nice polished style overall. And to help make one clean part going straight across the middle, going horizontally, I divided into 2 sections. I make sure that both of them align equally so that it looks like I have one straight part going straight across the middle. I've been doing this for a long time and it really helps. Now that I have my 3 sections, I'm going to start the styling process, starting with my leave-in conditioner. I always use a leave-in conditioner for my styles. It just helps to condition and nourish my hair after wash day because I rinse everything completely out. I don't leave any conditioner, nor do I leave deep conditioner in my hair. For my leave-in conditioner, I'm using Eden Body Works Almond and Marshmallow Therapy Leave-In Conditioner, and I really love this. It's lightweight and I feel it working in my hair pretty good. And I'm using a generous amount just to ensure that it's all over my hair from roots to tips. Next, I applied the Camille Rose Oud Rich Infusion Hair Oil to both my hair and scalp, and I really love the way it smells. I like the applicator tip. The smell is not overwhelming, but it definitely has a nice sweet scent. And I gave myself a nice scalp massage just to ensure that the oil is rubbed on my scalp very well. I do not want a dry scalp, especially when doing a protective style. I clipped my hair up and repeated the same process on the front 2 sections. As I'm applying the products, I'm still making sure that the parts are nice and clean. And I wanted to show you that even though I'm layering products, my hair is not weighed down. That's very important to note. Now that my hair and scalp are nice and prepped, I'm going to return to the back section and start the parting. So I will be making a dedicated how to part video, but for now I'm just making a nice clean part going straight across horizontally with the thin rat tail comb. I went to check my parting in the bathroom mirror and I found that the section was just a little bit too big for my liking, so I made it a little bit smaller because I wanted mid-sized sections for the braids. And to help make sure that the sections are really clean, I'm using this Design Essentials Honey and Shea Edge Tamer, one of my favorite edge controls, because it really helps to sleek my hair down well. And I'm using a small brush just to brush my roots to help with the sleekness of this look. I divided this section in half straight down the middle. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I've been doing my hair since I was 6 years old, so I've had a lot of practice with my hair. So please don't feel discouraged if it takes you a while to get any of the styles that I do. I will be using these super stretch rubber bands from Proclaim, and I'm also going to add this Forbidden Hair Oil to the rubber bands to help prevent friction in my hair and also to make sure that the rubber bands don't get too tight on my scalp. And another tip that I find useful is when I apply the rubber bands to my roots, I double them up. So I apply 2 rubber bands instead of 1. I used to do 1 rubber band years ago, and many times throughout the course of the style, say midweek, I found the rubber bands would break. So what I decided to do is double them up, and I don't have that issue anymore. And for my styler, I'm going to use the Botanicals Can't Believe It's Not Butter. I really like the consistency of it. It's not too thick, but it's definitely not lightweight either. It has a nice consistency to help me keep my hair nice and moisturized. To help smooth the styler in my hair and also to make sure that my hair is tangle free, I'm using my favorite rat tail comb, and this is the second comb that I'm using, by the way, and this time it's just to help smooth the product in. And I'm going to braid my hair straight down. I do have a dedicated tutorial on how I like to braid. I will link that below in the description box and also the iCards above. And once I get to the ends of my hair, instead of twirling it around, I took a little bit more of the edge control and just applied it to the end so it was straight. What I was going for is more of that box braid look with synthetic hair, but instead using my natural hair. I'm gonna continue the same process on the rest of my hair, and of course, I'm gonna show you. The first 2 braids done and many more to go. I wanted to point out that even though I love using this comb for clean, precise parting, sometimes the parts aren't so clean you can see on the right side, so all I do is just redo the part over again to ensure that the part is nice and clean. And using an edge control at your roots is totally optional. This is just what I decided to do for that really clean look. And I use my fingers as guides just to help make sure that the part is nice and clean because I can't see in the back. I can use mirrors, but at this point I've done my hair so much, using my fingers work. As I'm combing my hair to make sure that the can't believe it's not butter is smoothed in well, I'm being very gentle. Mind you, most of this clip is sped up 1.5 times. As I'm braiding my hair, I'm making sure to do so nice and snug. So anytime where you want that really clean pop-in hairstyle, do your styles with purpose. And I say that all the time, and it's so true. Make sure you are not half-step in the style. So if you want those braids to last, make sure that you are braiding your hair very snug. Likewise with a perm ride out, flexi ride out, twist out, make sure that you are styling your hair nice and snug. So if you have to unravel, you will definitely get the definition that you desire. And 2 rows are completed. I'm really loving how the style is coming out so far. And here's where I use the 3rd comb, my wide tooth comb. And I decided to use this one to make sure that the hair was nice and detangled, also that the product is smooth and well. And I didn't want to cause any friction by using the small rat tail comb. So anytime where I notice my hair is a lot thicker in that section, I'm not going to try to squeeze and use the small rat tail comb because it will cause a lot of tension on my scalp and hair and even rip some of it out, and that's not what I'm trying to do. And fast forward, the whole back section is completed. Now to the front section. I promise I will film a how to make clean parts video, but in the meantime, I just wanted to show you how I am parting my hair. I did speed it up just for the sake of time, but you still get the gist. I'm telling you, double your rubber bands because it makes a big difference with how they last throughout the style. I find that none of the rubber bands pop throughout the week. For this middle section, I wanted to make sure that the parts are so clean because these are going to obviously show. Also, I sectioned them to make sure that they're nice and even before applying the rubber bands. And 75% done. I was so happy because I really loved how the style was coming together. The parts were so clean and it just looks so good. And bam, just like that, with the power of editing, I am all finished. I absolutely love how the style came out. It's nice and clean and my hair is not too tight at all. All in all, I believe this style took me about an hour to an hour and a half to complete. I'm not sure, I didn't record the time. I'm very efficient at doing my hair since I've been doing it for over 2 decades, but I just really like this style. It was something different for me and I really like how it came out. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.